So here we have our hem, which is already binded. You can see how strong it is. We are coming to the final process of binding. So you take this is called binder clip, by the way. I have the box here. Now they are found in different styles, but this one is 65mm, is called bulldog clips. We have bulldog clips, we have binder clips. So it's the one which we are using here to bind these papers so that they could stick together in order to apply the glue. Then you do like this. Make sure your hand does not reach here because we are going to apply glue. Then after this, we take our glue. This is the type of glue we are using here in South Africa. But if you are in other countries, you just go and find those glues which appear like this. Mostly used in carpentry for fixing woods. So we take it with this brush, then we apply it. The other side, the one side, then we will come to the other side, then we'll finish. Okay? So you do like this. Make sure every part is touched by glue. Every part is touched by glue. So we do this the first side, then we turn it to the other side also. We are going to apply it to the other side also. Do it like this, then we are going to apply to the other side. The other side. After that, we are going to finish the process. We take this is binding board, by the way, but mostly we use the Manila card, 160 grams. This is binding, they are called binding board. If you go to the stationaries, I found them here in South Africa. They are binding boards, 280 grams. So this is the one I'm going to use. So I put it on the binding board at the edges. It is a little bit bigger, so I will have to reduce the size later. But I have to make sure that the papers are aligned straight forward. Should be straight forward, because remember, this is the final book. You don't expect to go and trim it to make it straight. So it has to be straightforward, like this. Straightforward, like this. So after this, we apply a glue here in order to put the binding board. Apply it at least a half to 1 centimeter. Then we put the binding board. Now, because the binding board is oversized, we just fix it on one side, then the other side we will cut it on. We'll cut it off later. So we apply it like the way I do. Make sure you squeeze it very well. After that, we want to fix it to the cranes. But before fixing it, we are just taking this rough paper. This is just rough paper, it was not printed well. Then we cut it, then we fold it like this. We want it to come just before we put the book, so that when we are finalizing by applying the glue, that the book would not stick with the body. So you make sure you have put the paper here. You make sure you have put the paper, then you fold another paper. When fixing the top board, make sure you also put another paper here, so that when you finalize, the book should not attach itself to the board. That's why we put this paper. Put these papers. That's why we put these papers. Then after this, we fix it by using G-clamp. This is called G-clamp, or here in South Africa I've seen some of them, they call it C-clamp. Generally, I know it as G-clamp. So you fix it very well. If you don't have G-clamp, you can use the block brick, those big bricks which are made by cement for building. You can also use the bucket, 20 liters bucket full of water. What you do, you see what we are going to do after fixing it, we put the gauze. I have seen the gauze here in South Africa. It is sold, they call it non-sterile cotton swabs. They are found in pieces. So we are going to put this on the spine of the book for it to be strong, so that it cannot be torn apart easily as long as you use the book, because I know the hymnal book, it will be opened every day. So the spine of the book needs to be strong. So before applying the gauze, we apply the glue. We apply some amount of glue. We add it on the spine of the book. Now you can see the reason why I told you to put these papers. Because if these papers were not here, this book could attach itself to this board. Then we take the gauze, we put it here. Put it here on this side. We attach it very well to the glue. Very well. Touch it. If you see the glue is not enough, you may add a little bit of it. Okay? You may add it. A little bit. Make sure the glue covers the whole surface of the spine of the book. Some people may ask, what is this glue? In South Africa, they call it no-run formula, safe for all your needs. It is called white craft glue. But in some countries, they don't have this white craft glue. So what kind of glue you can use? You can see the application. It is used on clean dry surface of 60 Fahrenheit for paper, cloth, etc. Spread it, thinly press, let it dry for wood. So you see, it is for wood, pottery. It is the glue also which is used by the carpenters. It is used in carpentry for fixing tables, stools, chairs, and what. You can see when they are making a chair, sometimes they may fix it on a glue by using clamp. This is the type of glue you use. So if in your place you don't have the specific type, you can go and buy those glues which are used for carpentry. So after this, we are going to expose it to the sun, the sunlight. So we are going to expose it to the sunlight. We expose it here to the sunlight and we leave it to dry for at least a half an hour to 1 hour, depending on the sun rays. Once again, I have come to check if the glue was dried up by exposing it to the sun rays. It is already dried up. As you can see, if I try to remove it, it is totally binded to the book. It is already dry. So we are going for the last step. So here we are opening the clamp. Then we remove the wood. Remember, I told you you should put first this paper. You can see how strong the binding glue is. So here we have removed the book. We remove the papers. Remove also the other side. Then after that, we are going to cut that gauze which exceeded the boundaries of our spine, the spine of the boat. So we remove it. We also remove the other side, because it should not exceed here. So we remove also on the edges. We also remove the gauze which exceeded. After this, remember our binding bolts also exceeded, so we reduce it. Just cut by following the boundaries, the edges of the book. Okay, this is called cutter. You can find it in hardwares and some stationaries. Also, we also reduce this which exceeded. We reduce also the other side. And also this side and this side also. Alright, so here we have our hymn which is already rebinded. You can see how strong it is.